So this is how the local fishermen, they send fish from the village to me. All this, they put ice in them and they tie them up. This fish now, this is Heterotis. This is the fish we call the Heterotis niloticus, and is the one the Yoruba people call agbadarigi. And we can also call it bony tongue or arowana. Now it's a scaly fish with big scales. Now you see it. The fish is very sweet and it has lots of bones. Now these ones, we want to remove the scales and dry them. These are the type I have in my pond. I have over 1,000 pieces of this fish. They are basically plant eaters. Like this one now, this is about 7 kg. If you have this size of fish, if you have a juvenile like this on a free range, you can attain this size in 7 months. I've done it before. This size in 7 months without spending a dime on feeding. All you need is to create a conducive environment where they can thrive well. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 arowana. And also here I have African knifefish. They are still alive. Let me check. Oh, this one is dead. Probably this stress from transporting them from the riverine area. This one is badly injured. If I put it in a pond, it will survive. So we'll dry this one. We'll dry this. This one is dead too. Still fresh though. This one is still alive. But this one is healthy. This can survive. So this is a osan, the African knifefish, the one they call Gymnacus niloticus. I'm keeping this particular one in my pond. Yes. Wow, this one too is still alive. I'm keeping this one too. Keeping this. This. Okay, this is one. This one, I would have loved to keep this one, but look at the bruise that is on it. It won't survive, it will die. So I wouldn't want to lose this fish because they are not cheap. Joshua, come and help me carry this fish to the pond. I need to put these ones inside the pond. Okay. I will follow you, so I will show you where to put it. Yeah. Gently, gently. Put it down. So, you know, these fish are just coming from the creek and they've traveled about 3 hours, 30 minutes on the road. They've been on the road and they are weak. This pond is a very small pond. So what I want to do is that I would love to keep them in this pond pending the time they are going to fully recuperate so that I'll be watching them. If they are not swimming well, this is a shallow pond, I'll be able to know so that because I wouldn't want to lose them. So they will just be here temporarily. I will monitor them till they fully recover. Then I will transfer them to a bigger pond. So this particular big one, if you're planning to keep this type of fish it is best you go for the big ones. When you keep the big ones will have, it is the big ones that will be able to reproduce. Like something this big now, no predator can come for this fish. This fish itself is a predator. Once I put it inside this pond, all the small tilapias in this pond, they'll become food to this fish. Now I'm going to throw it gently because it's already weak. Need to be careful in releasing it. Now let me release it on the grass. Now it swims away gently. Now this other one, this one is big. No, this one will be up to, now this fish can bite, so you have to be careful when carrying it. This is probably a female, and I think it has eggs. Nah, don't enjoy yourself. Come and see. Gone. In about 1 week now, these fish are going to recover and they will start hunting all the small fish in this pond. All the small fish in this pond are in trouble right now because they'll become food. This fish is a perfect predator, unlike catfish. When catfish wants to prey on tilapia, catfish will want to swallow the tilapia. And when catfish swallows tilapia, the tilapia will open up the spikes, and you know, the fins of tilapia, as it's bony, when it opens it up, it has some sharp bones in there. When it opens it up and a catfish is trying to swallow it, it gets stuck in the throat of the catfish, which leads to suffocation, and you see your catfish dying. When you look at the mouth, you see that the catfish swallowed tilapia. But this one, this African knifefish doesn't swallow prey. When it sees the prey, it bites the prey and cuts the prey into two. It will only eat the tail part of the prey, leaving the head part of the prey to decay. So this fish is clean. You know, catfish eat anything, from plants to dead organism to anything. But this fish, this particular African knifefish, only eats a live prey. That is why the safest kind of fish to eat is the African knifefish. So we need to conserve and look for a way we can be reproducing this particular type of fish. This is our pride. We have tilapias everywhere. You know, these local tilapias, they are highly prolific. If you leave your pond, so far there is an inlet and outlet in your pond, they will look for a way to enter your pond and they will start reproducing. So if you look here now, they are all over this pond. I don't know what they eat. They just reproduce and start growing. They are all over there. They eat grasses. They don't know there is an African knifefish in this pond already now. Very soon, the African knifefish will start eating them. Can you see the fish? That's the African knifefish. Very soon, it will start eating. And when it starts eating, you'll be seeing floating fish heads on the surface of the pond because it only eats the tail parts, leaving the head parts to rot. I don't know. These fish are so intelligent that they don't like head part of the fish. They only take the tail part. I've seen it. If you want to experiment it, we can throw catfish here. You come back and look at the catfish, you see the head part of the catfish floating and decaying. But the tail part will be gone, devoured by this fish. I wish we can breed the African knifefish.